Welcome to today's BB15 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Hey Rico Suave, and he wants to know who my favorite house guest is out of the remaining dreadful cast. So I'm gonna go with Alyssa, because while she can be condescending and crazy at times, I still think she's a much more good person. She's a better person than pretty much everyone else left in the house, and I can't deal with these people, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright, so if you missed last night's episode, you should probably look it up online because it was pretty good. Helen was evicted, and one of the jury members is coming back, so when Julie announced that, there were plenty of oh crap faces, and then it was fun to see the jurors come back into the house, and the house guests having to hug them. A little fake at times, but Gina Marie was all, happy birthday, boo. I mean, Candace said that to Gina Marie, and and it seemed like the jury members were really nice to everyone left in the house, and I think that shocked them a little bit. They were expecting, like, all the claws to come out, but they didn't. So let's talk about the combined jury and HOH competition last night. So they were standing up on the wall, and Big Brother was throwing these baseballs at them, and they had to catch them. They were throwing water at them, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. You guys know the drill. So McCrae and Spencer ended up falling off before the feeds came back. I think they came back like half an hour after the show ended, and they were already done. So Jesse was leading the jurors for a while. And if you guys remember, the jury member did not have to win HOH in order to come back. If one of the already remaining house guests won HOH, they would keep going until a jury member hit 10, or if there was only one left. So someone was definitely coming back. So Jessie was in the lead for a while, then she fell off. She had like 4, everyone else had like 2 or something, but she blew it. And she was pretty pissed. She yelled out, "F you, Amanda, I hate you!" So that was a golden moment for the season. A little immature, probably, but awesome at the same time, absolutely. So then Alyssa was in the lead. She had 5, but Amanda was close behind with 4. And Big Brother had some guy like run into the backyard and be like, "I love Big Brother!" So it was pretty crazy, and then security got him, and it was supposed to be a distraction. Can you stop licking my hand? It's weird. He was supposed to be a distraction that Big Brother sent in, but he ended up just being someone that they made fun of because it didn't really distract anyone. But not too long after, Helen fell off. Bye! So it came down to Candace and Judd out of the jury members, and it seems like Candace threw it to Judd. I don't know if he promised to give her the $5,000 that he won in the veto a couple weeks ago, but it seems like a deal had been struck. So that means that Judd is back in the house, and he fell a few minutes after that. So he's not the HOH, but he is back. And then it came down to Alyssa, Gina Marie, and Amanda. And Alyssa was pretty much in the lead the whole time. Amanda was close for a while, but then Alyssa pretty much ran away with it and won the HOH. So, yay. After the competition, Judd told everyone, no hard feelings, I want to start with a clean slate, you know, it's whatever. So Aaryn was like, Judd, I didn't want to put you up, but I was forced to. Okay, I don't like that. You were not forced to do anything. No one was holding a gun to your head, so don't even say that. Yeah, so she's not taking responsibility for that. But McManda did not waste any time instructing everyone, don't tell Judd that we were the ones that wanted him out. It was Helen all along. Rah! So they're spewing out their propaganda. They want Judd to think that Helen was the one behind his eviction, and she did play a part in it, but Amanda and McCrae were not innocent. So Amanda then tried to swoop in on Alyssa before she got her HOH room, and Alyssa's like, I want to put up Aaryn and either you or McCrae. So Amanda was like, what? And she was like, I think you should put up Gina Marie instead of me or McCrae. Or Judd. And Alyssa was like, no. First, she was like, no, absolutely not putting up Gina Marie. And then after Amanda was like, well, you can put up Judd, she was like, I'm not putting Judd up. So no. So then McManda were really starting to panic. They were saying that it doesn't make sense for Alyssa to nominate either of them. Why would that not make sense? You've been coming after her. So it's kind of hard to tell if they actually believe their own delusions or if they're just like, no, that doesn't make sense, what? But I'm starting to think they actually believe that, and they're like so entitled in this game. So Amanda was sobbing because Alyssa won't do what she wants. So there wasn't a garbage can this time. That was last week. But this was just as sweet. But I think it was really dumb that Amanda would react this way. She's just like isolating herself, and just keep doing what you're doing, Amanda. People love it. So Gina Marie got her birthday cake at midnight. Yay. Moving on. Alyssa went and told McCrae that she's probably going to put him up, and she's doing this so that he'll play hard for the veto. Because she's telling him, I want Aaryn to go, I want Aaryn to go. And she has been telling everyone that. I don't know if that's true or if she's truly targeting Amanda, but we'll get there. He was just begging, like, don't put me up, Alyssa, don't do it, pizza. So it was pretty pathetic. And then Alyssa, she knows that now that Helen is gone, she needs to work on getting a new like alliance system, because she could be in trouble next week if she doesn't. So she tells Spencer, you're safe as long as you play hard in the veto this week. I want you to go out there and bust your ass. So this is really prime time for her to make a deal. She really needs that safety next week, and I think it could come from Spencer, even though he's a total douchebag, but I don't know. So it's time for Alyssa's HOH room reveal. Who wants to see my HOH? So 2 words, yoga mat. She finally got it. It wasn't the brand that she wanted, which she made known, but it's a yoga mat. So she got some pictures of her family. She got some healthy snacks. No candy. She doesn't like sweets. She got paintings from her son. She got some booze. She got a Taylor Swift CD and a letter from Rachel, which started out, hey girl, hey! I don't think I need to say anything more about that. I just need to say Alyssa is a badass. McManda were putting a ton of pressure on her last night to put up Gina Marie instead of McCrae. And eventually she just kicked them out of the HOH. She was like, it's 3 a.m., I have a headache, and I'm going to sleep. GTFO. She didn't say the last part. I did. But it kind of made it sound like she knew about the 3 a.m. alliance. And I think McCrae and Amanda had to check their dipes after that, because there may have been a little president there. But maybe it was just a coincidence. It just seemed weird how she was like, it's 3 a.m. So I don't know. But it looks like Judd wants to work with Alyssa, so that's another potential alliance member for her. He's been acting differently toward Amanda and McCrae since he got back, and it's so obvious that Amanda is pissed that he's back because she was like crying about it, and she's freaking out, and Judd knows that. He's not some hillbilly hand fisher, so he knows. Quick side note, they got a smaller table. Moving on, because there's still so much more. All of a sudden, Gina Marie is like, you know what? You know what, Alyssa? I really liked Candace. What? I can't even count the number of hours that she has spent in this house bashing Candace. But all of a sudden, she's saying that she liked her. I don't know if this is because Alyssa's the HOH and obviously Alyssa's friends with with Candace, or because last night Candace wished her a happy birthday. So it's like she's showing Gina Marie some friendship, so all of a sudden Gina Marie's like, oh, I love her. So I don't know what the deal is, but it was just kind of weird. So Alyssa is really starting to pull Gina Marie in, she's telling her, Aaryn was trying to get you on the block, so you can't really trust her. And Gina Marie was like, you know what, Alyssa? You did a great job on my hair. I love it. I love it. It's so great. Alyssa did her hair again today. She didn't dye it again, but she like did it. And Gina Marie was just like, it's just so great. So as long as Alyssa keeps doing Gina Marie's hair, I think she's got another ally. Aaryn and Alyssa had a little chat, and Alyssa was basically like, I think you know you're in trouble this week. You put yourself in this situation. And Aaryn was like, they made me do it. I'll do whatever you want. Just keep me. So Alyssa was like, you're gonna have to make a 3-week deal with me. And she was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but keep that in mind. So Alyssa was then talking to Andy. She was like, I don't know if I can tell you anything ever again, because I know that you're gonna run and tell McManda whatever I say. Thank you. Finally, someone realized Code Red is a rat. So I'm glad that Alyssa is aware of this and is like keeping a tight lip on that. So the Have-Not competition is usually on Fridays, but there's been no sign of it yet. The house guests don't seem to know what's going on either. Maybe it's like a night competition, I don't know. But I don't think it's over yet, because normally they say that like after the HOH when that happens, but it seems like maybe they'll have it later on today. And nominations are also supposed to be today, and I think that Alyssa is going to go ahead and nominate Aaryn and McCrae. Now you may be thinking, what is she doing? Put up Amanda and McCrae. But I think this is a really smart move. I like this move. Aaryn has proven time and time again she's coming after Alyssa. So for Alyssa, it's a good idea to target Aaryn. And at the same time, she knows that Aaron's really good at competitions. So if Aaryn wins the POV and takes herself off, then Amanda can go up on the block next to her little boy toy. So I think it's a really strong move for Alyssa. And yeah. So if you want to find out who got nominated and what the have-not situation is, and you don't want to wait until tomorrow, check back at the info for today's spoiler a little later, and I'll have that for you. And until next time, much love.